2012 GMC Sierra 3500 with the 6.0. Issue with this truck is the engine light's on, and when the engine light's on, the auto start won't work. So that's one of the big complaints with this car. And if you look in the engine computer here, you go to trouble codes, read codes, there's a bunch of O2 sensor codes. So sorry about the glare in here. But once this pulls up, we'll go to current and history codes. We'll pause it till it pulls it up. All right, so we'll go to current and history. So if you look, you got a P0036 heated oxygen sensor, heater control, bank 1, sensor 2. After the cat, P0054 heater resistance, bank 1, sensor 2. After the cat, 60 heat oxygen sensor, bank 2, sensor 2. After the cat. All these sensor codes are after the cat. They're all sensor 2 codes. Signal stuck lean, signal stuck rich, heater circuit codes, all these 11 codes, and they're all current codes. Well, the reason is, if you look under here, it's because there's no cats. They're actually headers, long tube headers under here, right? So there is no catalytic converter. So you can tell there's headers up here, and that's why there's all those O2 sensor codes. So if any of you follow my videos, there's a local dealership in Mountain Home, Idaho, and I'm going to call their name out this time. I haven't on the other videos, but it's Mountain Home Auto Ranch. And Performance Chevrolet is part of Mountain Home Auto Ranch. A customer bought this truck back 2018, 2019, roughly. And they bought it used, and they didn't have any codes right away. And then he drove it, and all these codes start coming up. So he takes it into the dealership. Long story short, they put a new PCM in it, which was almost $1,000 for a new PCM, the flash it program and all that stuff. Didn't fix it. All these codes came back up. And then the technician at the dealership, Auto Ranch, Performance Chevrolet, same company, said they need catalytic converters in there. Well, obviously there's none in there. They're completely gone. So that is the problem. But my question is, how can this dealership sell a vehicle with no cats in it? And their excuse is, well, we came in used like that. We don't check for that stuff. But here's the thing. There's no emissions in Elmore County. However, there is still federal emissions and EPA laws and all that. But say somebody drove down from Boise, and people do drive down from Boise to shop at the local dealership here in Mountain Home, and they bought this vehicle, and then they took it back to Boise, it would never pass emissions. Obviously, it would never pass now. So, obviously, these codes are still here. And to really fix this, it would need different exhaust manifolds. It would need new catalytic converters and O2 sensors to put back in. But the dealership here said no. They troubleshot it wrong. Obviously, they do that a lot. And the customer is the one that has to pay. So they put a new computer in it, paid almost $1,000. They want to put cats in it. It's not the customer's fault. They took the vehicle in like this. So moving forward, like I said, I mean, that's how you would have to fix that. There is tuning software out there. You can delete these, but you cannot do that per the EPA guidelines. You can get in trouble for doing that. I do not understand how Mountain Home Auto Ranch / Performance Chevrolet, same company, does this to the customer. And why didn't they literally go under the truck or open the hood and look? Obviously this truck had a tune on it before, and the guy must have took the tune off it or something. Not the customer now, but before when they traded it in. Why didn't the Auto Ranch or Performance look under the hood and see there was long tube headers and there was no cats? Look under the vehicle, or scan it and take a look at it. But obviously they did not. So that's just another video on the local dealership in Mountain Home, Idaho, Mountain Home Auto Ranch / Chevy, with the Performance Chevrolet dealership. What's complete bullcrap is that the dealership wants the customer. Well, first off, they already screwed him over by $1,000. That wasn't the problem. So he should get his money back for that. They troubleshot it wrong. And second of all, they want him to buy the new catalytic converters, the headers, and all the stuff. That's not his fault. They took it in like that. I mean, how much is that going to cost? He already spent $1,000. He's frustrated with him. They want him to spend more money on cats, new manifolds, obviously, because you got to get rid of the headers and all this stuff. Obviously, they're not going to fix it. That wrench is going to fix it. That's just what they do, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. At a loss for words of how they treat their customers. So that is it.